Welcome
are
back.
They still,
What?
Are they still attacking, bro?
No. No.
Okay.
I think the
Because I
guys are
still
just...
see like all the red diamonds say
Uh,
danger over their heads still.
Yeah, every time... I don't know. For those who just joined us, I got attacked literally as soon as I started the game. But we're here now. In Palworld. What's new? You may be asking yourself, viewer. We made an electric furnace. What else have we made? I think this is new for you guys. This is a production line. Mark II.
Mark II,
So you
so
can
it's even
craft
faster.
hyper shields. Oh, well, it's supposed to be faster, but I think it's just because it's faster because more pals can help you craft with it. And then we also have, I don't remember if we showcased this one. We can make ultra spheres now. I think we showed that already. I don't know.
Me neither, buddy.
I wear a Mausak cosplay costume.
Did you do that?
Remember,
for the last
guys?
stream?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
If you want to see me wear a Bowser cos to play your tomb, make sure to subscribe, like, and help us get to 500 subs.
500 subs.
500. And that way,
500 subs.
you can see me wear that outfit.
About to make at least 50 alternative counts.
50 eternity count.
I mean, we
So then we get
are
closer.
pretty close. We're 72 away.
I know.
Thanks to Benjisaur.
Benji Sword.
Who joined our Discord. That's right. We have a Discord, so join our Discord. It's in the description. Just like
Yeah,
everything
join our
else,
Discord.
including the Patreon and a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
So if you want to support us, just read the description. I feel like A&D, you guys need to like organize a well, I guess you could organize a Patreon.
So when I say Palworld, doing
I guess, yeah, I mean, we could. Because I was actually talking about this with Diego the other day. Because, what was it?
I mean, nobody's gonna donate to it, but I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes.
What am I thinking about? Because, remember like how for the Pokemon streams? Or at least when we like shiny hunt and all that? Like, well, I found a website where we can actually find these like sprites. And, you know, everyone has a favorite Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
And so I was thinking to myself, well, they can't donate yet, but if they really wanted to, I'll like have like a $1 Patreon thing that
So because of how much actually gets taken out, you'll lose 50 cents. If you're fine with that, right on.
I mean, 50 cents. Yeah.
I don't know if
I mean, money
I'm
is
pretty sure you
money.
still have to pay taxes on it too, though.
Yeah.
So
Pretty sure.
yeah.
Well, I mean, again, I don't want them to pay. Like, it's not about the money. It's just, at that point, it's just as a way to be like, hey, like, thank you for even considering.
Thank you
know,
for
doing shit.
being a friend.
So, like, here, you donate $1 and we'll put up a Sprite with your, like, name tag under it.
Sprite? You'll drink Sprite?
I mean, if they really wanted me to, I could drink fucking, yeah, Sprite.
Nice. Nice.
But, when I said spray, I meant what am I talking about? Like
Persona?
you know, like the Pokemon
You're-
spray.
You'll wear a furry suit in their honor?
No, I would never wear a free suit actually.
Why not? What if that's
They're
Dwighthy's
fucking-
kink?
Yeah.
Trust me, I know it's not,
Well, what if it is?
No.
but I know it's not.
Well, what if it is?
But in a hypothetical sense, if it was, sure.
Nice.
That being said, I would have to like work up to it. You know, I'd wear like ears first, and then I'd get like. Fucking,
I actually
like a
would hate that.
ball.
I think that's way worse than if you were like you would
Mhm.
phase yourself into it rather than just put on a fursuit. It seems like oddly more commitment than just
All right, jeez.
does it not to you?
I mean, well, when I like, cause how much is a fursuit, dude? Let's like be real, right?
It's a lot. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, right?
Furries have
And
a
you can
lot
buy
of money,
cheap-
dude. Cause
You
they
can-
all have like
you can-
well-paying jobs.
You're telling me that my government's full of furries?
Government is not well-paying, but you know, if
I know. but-
that helps you sleep at night. Yep. They're all
Being
in like
said-
IT or computer science, or they're like these motherfuckers have master's degrees. Like,
Mhm.
although now that you mention it, though, there are a couple in the. There was the Officer Bow Wow. Remember the Shane Gillis thing?
I do not.
It was like the general that had the fucking dog mask that was retiring. And
Oh,
said,
that
like,
guy.
yeah, you remember that? You don't remember that?
Now I do.
You don't remember that?
Not when you like first mentioned it. No, I didn't.
You remember that? You remember that, Red?
But now I do.
You remember that?
Vaguely.
You remember that, Red? You remember that?
You remember that?
Vaguely.
You remember that, Red? Red, you remember
Remember that,
that? You remember that, Red?
Bro, I didn't even do shit to this fucking like, this guy's
You remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
You remember that?
Remember it?
You remember that, Red? When that
sounds
happened,
good.
Red?
Remember it?
You remember when that happened, Red?
Yeah, remember when that happened?
You remember that, Red?
Remember that?
You remember that, Red?
Beat these guys with my fucking bare fist. That's what I'm
You remember that, Red?
Remember that?
You remember that, Red?
You remember it, Red?
You remember that,
Come
Red?
on, come on, Surfing. Fuck yeah, way to go. Bones.
You remember that,
Bones
Red?
Pizza?
Remember that, Red?
Red, you remember that? You remember
Would you
that,
eat your
Red?
pizza boneless?
You remember that, Red?
I think I would eat my pizza boneless.
You remember that, Red?
Remember?
Red, you remember that?
You remember that,
You,
Red?
you remember that, Red? You remember that, Red?
Dude, when I say that my fucking surfing fucks, I genuinely mean it.
I remember that. Do you remember that, Red? I don't think he remembers that, Brian.
I don't think he remembers either.
No.
So chocolate strawberries, right?
You remember that, Red, right?
Remember it, right?
Red, do you remember?
I already gave you my answer, dude.
Maybe you didn't.
You remember that,
I
Red?
definitely did.
You remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
Yeah, you remember that?
Shit.
You remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
Fuck is this? Why the fuck is he up there?
I think he wishes that he remembered, but he
Yeah.
doesn't remember.
He definitely doesn't remember.
Yeah, he would remember if he remembered. Classic Red.
Classic.
Why am I not a classic?
When you remember that, Red?
that, Red?
Yeah, Red, you remember that? You remember that, Red?
Kinda.
Kinda? Vaguely? Alright, he kinda remembers it.
I already said vaguely.
You remember that time you remembered that? You remember that, Red?
I wish I
Remember that?
forgot. I'm gonna be honest.
Time to keep things cave.
I think he wishes he remembered, but he doesn't remember.
You know, sometimes I wonder why I approached you
A wonder.
and then start doing videos. I knew that it was gonna end up like this.
I think I approached you, actually. Because you recorded for me.
Yeah.
I mean for the live streaming stuff, yeah. But I mean like even
For the video stuff, yeah, I asked you to.
yeah. I mean I remember I mentioned like
You
I
remember that,
mentioned-
Red?
Remember
I do
that?
remember. I remember it was.
You remember
believe it was Asia's birthday. We were at a bar. She didn't want to drink this really alcoholic drink. I can't remember what it was. It was pink.
Pink.
It's
And
pink?
It was pink.
was
I think it was
pink
like
red?
it was some kind of cocktail.
You remember that, Red?
I do remember that.
You remember
And
that?
I remember being like basically on a buzz, and I was like, hey, like I know that like the whole Zach's basement thing is like over and everything, and like I see what you and Diego are doing. If you ever needed a hand, like I'm open. I remember that.
You remember that? Okay. He kind of remembers that.
I don't exactly remember all the fine details, but I remember the
I don't remember
the
that.
main PowerPoints. You don't remember that?
I remember I drank that day.
I just remember we were in Chicago. Did we go to Chinatown that day? I don't remember that. I don't think we did.
Let's just say
I just
that
remember
day
us
my
going-
cup was full and my balls were empty. In
Before
you.
or after the trip?
You remember that, Red?
That I don't remember.
No, you remember that.
I really maybe I feel like John like creates these like false memories in his head all the time, which is why he
Yeah.
thinks we're in a relationship, even though he's already in another relationship. That's like he
We're in a
got
relationship?
No, we're not.
What?
Wait, Red,
We're in a
relationship?
friendship. We're in a friendship.
Remember when
We're in a partnership.
Red and
We're in a
John
partnership?
Are in a relationship?
Yeah.
I totally remembered it.
Yeah. Red. Bri was there at our wedding.
Yeah.
Wedding. Holy dude! Don't say that around his wife. He should actually kill you. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, Bri was the officiant at our wedding. You don't
I
remember
was the
this?
best man.
Oh yeah, he was the
What's
officiant and the best man. You don't remember that?
That. Is that even legal? Can he even be both?
think so.
Yeah, well, because it happened. Duh.
Obviously.
Obviously, Red, you're really
The fucking
bad
wild
at...
Mosanda that's trying to eat my ass.
Oh.
Get away
from my
husband. Anything is possible, Red.
Yeah, everything is possible.
Don't you remember my TED Talk, Red?
He had a TED Talk.
Yeah,
Talk.
yeah. You remember that, Red? You remember that, Red?
It must have been the wind, I guess.
You remember that, Red?
Remember that?
You remember that, Red?
Remember that?
I do not.
Remember that, Red?
Remember? You remember it?
Yeah, he remembers. He remembers
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he definitely does.
Thank you, Mosanda. Oh, it's nimble.
Nibble. I'm nibble on red cheeks.
I said nimble. No way in hell did I say nibble.
I'm trying to nibble on them cheeks too, Bri. Damn. Save me a bite. Save me a slice. Oh,
Save me a slice of
oh. Oh, slice of that ass.
Slices. Mushrooms. Should I eat them?
Keep swift.
I need to go back to the this one area that I know there's a bunch of
Wait, you know? Oh, so you remember that?
Memorists.
You remember that?
Remember?
I do remember that.
He remembers that.
At this point, are you just trying to get me like to rage on camera or something?
You remember that?
Remember that?
Remember when this bit started, Red? You remember that?
Yeah.
I do remember that.
You remember
And
that?
I tell you, it's been the longest 10 minutes of my life. It feels like.
You remember
Even
that,
though it's
Red?
been more like 5 to 7.
You remember that,
I
Red?
do remember that. Yeah, I do. I wish I didn't, but I do.
He remembers that. Remember that time, Red? Remember that?
Remember that time?
Yeah, you remember that?
Could you be more specific on what time you're referring to?
That time. Duh. He's acting like
that
he doesn't
time.
remember. He remembers that.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah.
I probably do remember that.
You remember that? Yeah, you
I
remember
probably
that.
do.
He
You
definitely
remember
does.
that.
100%.
Relaxosaurus Lux.
He remembers that.
He definitely does.
Mm-hmm. Red. Red be like, remember that? And it's like, duh, of course we remember that.
How could I
Red?
not remember that? Right?
Yeah. That so silly. Typical Red. Being all goofy like a
Oh,
goober.
shit. If you sell memories, it's worth like
3,000.
3,000. Yeah, that's crazy.
They're worth a lot of money. You remember that, Red?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I go for Mamorists because they drop a lot of meat and they fucking like feed
Damn.
you.
I'm trying to get all that
Damn.
meat.
Damn.
Oh wow,
Whoa.
dude, a
Me-
Suzuka Aqua looks so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm. Remember that, Red?
I do remember that. Yeah. Surprisingly, I don't know how.
Where was that sound from? It sounded like a fucking... a lamb.
Big
Ah.
lamb.
But it... Was that in the... Is that
No
what I
idea.
did? Oh,
Is it? I don't know.
no. Dungeon time. Dungeon. Red, you remember that one time where we did a dungeon?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he remembers that.
Yeah, he definitely does.
I
How
don't remember
could you
exactly
not remember?
when.
Wait,
but
you
I
don't remember?
doing a dungeon.
You remember that, Red?
Remember it?
You remember it? Remember that,
Yeah, I
Red?
do. You might
Like
as well
all of
just
it?
rename the stream. Hey, remember that?
Red,
Yeah.
remember that one time? That was classic Red.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was a classic Vernon moment too, actually. That
Oh,
was,
was it?
Red.
yeah.
I was about to say, I feel like Vernon has less classic moments than Red does.
Yeah.
I feel like my life is just a never-ending bit. You
And
remember
that's
that,
how I
Red?
feel. I feel like that's how my life is right now.
You remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
You remember that, Red?
I think I remember.
that?
You remember that, Red?
You remember it?
You remember that, Red?
Do you know that the human actually makes like false memories? Like any childhood memories that you've had are more likely than not even what actually happened.
Are you blaming victims right now?
I never
That's-
said anything like that. What
That
the
sounds
fuck?
like you're...
I'm
It's
just
kinda
saying, if
fucked
you
up.
remembered like, let's say like a favorite childhood memory of like going to Chuck E. Cheese's, right?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like there's like this one moment that like you remember so vividly.
I
It's
don't
more likely
remember
than not.
most of my childhood vividly at all, actually.
Yeah, no, neither do I. But I'm just saying, if you were to, it's more likely than not even to remember. It was all made up in your head.
Fucking cunt. Oh, they're up here. Can you...
There are wild chillets, bro.
Yeah, they're. Are you all right?
Me? Are you asking me or?
No, I'm asking the invisible person in chat.
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Have you never?
I've never seen a wild, like not like in the mountains before. I've never seen a wild chill up here.
No.
No, I mean I haven't really explored this area too much. Plus, chillets are like one of my favorite pals.
They're so adorable, right?
Yeah.
Just like red is.
I wouldn't call myself adorable.
That's adorable. Classic red.
Classic.
Alright.
He thinks he's a little cutie patootie.
I think I'm a little silly, sure, but cute.
Cute. No.
I mean, you don't really get to decide what people get to call you.
Yeah.
Not everything's about you, Red.
Yeah.
Especially not here on Vernon.
Burning.
Red, do you remember that time when I called you a cutie patootie? Remember that?
Yeah.
I did not remember actually.
You don't remember?
Oh
that?
wait, no, actually I do remember. It was like a couple
You-
seconds ago.
Yeah. I remember that. You remember that, Bri?
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah. I remember that. You remember that, Red?
I like to think I remember.
Remember. The 5th of November. The gunpowder treason and plot. Remember that, Red? You remember that, Red?
Actually, I don't remember that. What's that referring to? What reference is that?
Remember that, Red?
I just told you I didn't.
From
I don't think you remembered me saying
Remember that,
I don't
Red?
remember.
Remember that?
yeah, you remember that, Red? You remember
How
that,
long
Red?
is this bit gonna go, dude?
You remember that? Remember that, Red?
Remember
I
that?
remember asking you when this bit was gonna end.
Yeah, I
That was a
remember
while
that. But
ago.
do you remember when this bit started?
I do remember.
You
when
remember
this bit
that?
started? Almost started immediately, actually. Fucking stream. And you know what?
You remember that?
Red?
You remember that, Red?
I remember it.
I hope you lose at least 2 subscribers because of this shit.
You remember that, Red? Remember when we got 2 subscribers yesterday, Red? And then we got one
Remember
before
that. Before even streaming.
before
Yeah,
we started today.
I do remember that. I'm actually the one who pointed out about the extra 2 subs.
You remember that, Red?
I do remember.
That was classic Red.
That was classic.
That was actually pretty classic though.
Classic red.
Classic.
F to pick up the sphere. Oh,
You remember that, Red?
I do remember.
He remembers. Hear that, Brian?
Yep.
He said, I remember. Or did he for war? I don't know.
You think if I actually like improved, right? Like as a person, do you think I'd still be silly? Would I still be treated this way?
Being better as a person is entirely subjective.
Well, I mean, like, let's say, like, I've actually fucking learned how to listen, right?
You remember that, Red?
I think I do. like how these guys have muskets and yet they fucking drop arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, they're
Those are crossbows.
That makes sense actually.
This guy didn't remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Classic red.
Remember that, Red?
Yeah, red. You remember that? Remember that, red?
Remember that, Red?
You
Remember
gotta,
that?
you gotta be more specific about what you mean by me remembering that.
You remember that?
Red totally remembers it.
He definitely remembers that.
100%.
Just before
do
stream,
your-
he was like, "Hey, I remember that." It was like, "Whoa, of course you do." Red
you
always remembers that. Remember
I
that,
like
Red?
how me remembering is a bit,
Mm-hmm.
because it seems like nowadays I just always forget.
Remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
I remember that.
You remember that, Red?
I think I do.
Mm-hmm.
In a sick twist of fate, I think I do remember that.
That was classic. That was a classic Red moment.
Yeah, the
It
classic
was like,
Red.
whoa, that's Red. You remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
I think I do.
Red remembers.
He remembers that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means?
Parquet.
That means he's getting it good tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Classic
That's a
Red.
treat.
Explore.
Remember. 5th
Remember.
of November. The
I
gunpowder
remember.
treason and plot.
Remember the Goonie?
Do you remember 21st
21st
night of September?
Remember berries.
Who's the boss? Oh, it's a Gale Hawk.
Gale does nothing
I'm sorry.
now.
Oh, Gale Claw.
What'd you just call me?
Where the fuck is this combat?
You should treat your elders with more respect, Red.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You don't get it.
Yeah, he doesn't remember
He's
this
still-
guy.
Still classic Red.
Always classic Red. He thinks that listening will make him a better person. But in actuality, he already is a better person.
That's funny as fuck. Now that's actually a funny joke.
It is. Or I can just sell that dramatic crossbow schematic.
Get your money up, not your funny up. And if you ain't got no money, might as well become a clown.
I like how I can play on my second screen through OBS.
I can make one freaking.
I was about to
ultra
say,
spear.
because I don't have 2 monitors yet, I have to solely play off of OBS. The fuck is this boss?
Why don't you
Like
just
launch?
play off of the... Cause you don't have 2 monitors. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful, actually. That's...
It's not entirely bad. I mean,
I mean, I could
it's
do
not
it, but
ideal.
like... There is
I mean,
definitely a difference.
The frame rate, yeah, no, 100%. The frame rate isn't exactly the. It's not 1-to-1. I mean, like it's like, you can barely even tell.
That you're playing off a monitor?
No, like between OBS and the actual thing.
I
The size
can.
is basically the same.
The size. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
Obviously,
you have
I
it full
can't go.
screened.
Yeah. No, I can't actually. I don't think I can. Can the Surfeit do anything? Cannot.
Oh, throw of the year. Oh, I don't know why I just threw a hypersphere at a fucking chickpea, but get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Stop resisting.
Alright, come on.
Know your place. Trash.
Yeah.
I need to build other stuff. Such as...
Such as?
Shh. It's a secret. It's a secret. Since Red likes his little baby spear so much. We'll give him a little better spear. Or a
Even better. Even better spear
a,
than
a
Lily's spear.
not a better spear. Hey, Red, when I gave you that spear,
Mm-hmm.
you remember that?
Yeah.
I do remember that. I literally am using it right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the armor? You remember that?
Yeah.
I do remember
That
that.
was funny.
That really cool armor.
You remember that, Red?
I do remember that.
You
Remember that,
remember?
Red?
You remember that, Red?
Remember
I do
that?
remember.
You remember that?
Remember?
Do you remember, Red?
I do remember.
It definitely does remember.
He says, I remember.
I remember. I remember.
Red, you remember when I was
There we
crafting
go.
something and I was like, I can make something better than the spear? You remember that? You remember? You
Yeah.
remember that?
Remember that?
That's the thing, though. Do I believe you? Because like this spear is pretty fucking OP, bro.
How much damage is that one?
Let me just double check in a sec. I gotta climb up to grab this shite. Not M. Escape. Then how do I check how much damage? 450.
I got something way better for that than that. You remember?
Remember?
Now I
Red?
do.
You remember, Red?
Knowledge does equal remembrance, so sure.
Remembrance.
I mean, I don't remember shit, but you know,
I mean, it seems like you remember more than me.
you remember that?
Remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red? You remember that?
Remember that? He definitely does remember that.
Life
Yeah, he remembers. He knows.
Alright,
Definitely
can I-
remembers.
can I
Yeah,
open
he
this?
Yeah, he
remember.
knows. He
There
said,
you
I
go.
remember.
He remembers.
I feel like I'm like stuck in fucking
Where the fuck are you?
Groundhog's Day.
You remember that, Red? You remember Groundhog's Day?
Actually, I've never watched.
Watch that first step. It's a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a dungeon right here. Wait, no, there's not. I thought there was a dungeon. Red,
Oh, what's that?
Red, you remember that?
Remember
Red,
that,
you
Red?
remember this? Red,
Oh, it's a. It's
Red
a
over
log.
here. You remember this? Red over here. Red over here. You
Yeah, Are you
remember?
behind me?
Red, you remember this?
Remember that, Red?
Red, you remember this?
I remember you
Remember that?
mentioned that
The-
you were
what
gonna
the
make me something.
yeah.
Oh, a sword.
But it does 525.
Hey.
You remember that, Red?
Hey,
Red, you remember that?
Red?
You remember that,
I
Red?
do
that?
remember that.
You
Yeah, I
remember
think I
that?
do.
Yeah, he remembers.
All the eggs are done.
My eggs are done. Red, you remember when I put the eggs in there? And I was like, these are my eggs.
Red.
Remember, Red, you remember when you fertilized my eggs?
I disagree for long enough. You'll stop, right? That being
Red.
said, no.
Red, you remember that, right? Red?
Remember when?
I never fertilized any eggs.
Remember that, Red?
Remember?
I've never
Yeah,
fertilized
Red,
a
you
single egg in my life.
You remember that, Red?
Remember when
You
John
yeah
gave you eggs?
yeah you do you remember when I gave you eggs? You remember that, Red?
I do
You
not.
you, you remember that, Red?
You don't remember that?
Did you give me
You don't
eggs?
remember that, Red? You remember? You remember?
Remember?
Musclehead
Remember?
Artisan Swift. Yo,
Yo.
it's got 3 good traits. Red, you remember that, Red? Oh, I got a
Remember
war
that, Red?
sect.
Oh, nice.
You remember that, Red? You remember when I was like, hey,
Yeah,
I
you
got a
just
war
got
sect?
war sect?
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, you just got that like right now, didn't you?
How'd you know? You remember that?
No, Red.
You,
Yeah,
you
you
remember
remember
that?
that,
You remember that?
You remember that, Red?
I mean, you just said it right. in front
You
of me.
remembered that, though?
You remembers it?
He remembers that.
Yeah.
He
What a
definitely
guy.
does.
He
Oh,
remembers. He
dude.
remembers.
Definitely.
He's like, hey, John, you remember when I remembered? Shh,
Oh no.
I remember. That's
She
what Red
woke
said.
up.
It's crazy because
Well,
some
now
people are
Elizabeth
like,
is dead.
Red can't remember. There's no way Red can remember. But Red remembers.
And this is like an attempt to like make me feel like I don't
Remembering?
even know.
To make you feel like remembering?
Yeah.
Do you
I
feel
guess
like
so.
you remember?
I'm starting to believe that now I could remember. Yeah.
Remember.
It's working. He's remembering.
Yes.
Remember
Beginning
that?
to remember.
You remember that one time we had the channel? You remember that, Red?
I remember that.
You
I
remember
also
that one
remember
time where we were like, hey. You remember that?
Uh-huh. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, wild times. Wild.
Crazy times.
Crazy times.
Remember when you touched me?
No,
You don't remember?
I don't remember that.
I was a virgin and you don't remember?
Okay. See, you gotta be careful with what you say on the internet, because
Yeah.
people are more likely to believe you than they are to believe me. Just because, you know, I forget all the time. But nowadays, I'm remembering all the
No,
time.
you
It's
remember.
kind of crazy.
Red only remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
He's just eepy. But he remembers.
Definitely does.
3 pounds.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up. Oh shit.
Red remembers who was on Epstein's flight logs. Red remembers.
Red
Really?
definitely
I don't
remembers.
even know.
The Clintons thought he forgot, but he remembers.
Like that gold. Are these just a bunch of other bee guards? I just realized that Elizabeths are actually kind of rare to like spawn with bee guards. It's usually just people with 3.
Well, they're like sweepas. You just have to be in the right area.
Hmm.
You remember?
Remember?
You remember.
I
He
guess.
knows.
I
You
mean, I
remember.
remember.
He
I remember
remembers.
sweepas.
Red, you remember Banana Shooter?
I do remember banana shooter.
Part of you was just
Remember-
you don't remember Banana Shooter.
Probably. I was about to say like banana shooter. I remember how like unfair it was for me because I was even.
Yeah,
before I
remember
had
when you were
crazy
like lagging the
contacts.
fuck out and I was just taking
Yeah.
advantage of it basically?
Yeah.
You remember that?
You take advantage of me all the time, Jay.
God. Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth, my dude?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime there's an opening, you're just like, I'm going in.
Go
I'm going in.
Bravo 6 going dark. And then I put on my night vision goggles. And then I just tickle you when you're laying in bed.
Is that why I haven't been able to sleep so well?
Yeah, that's why you have so many bruises. Because they do it all night. Just like this bit.
I was
You
about
remember?
to say.
You remember
you've been
when this?
tickling,
You remember when this bit started?
To a degree, yeah. It's been like, what, 20, 30 minutes?
You
Feels like an
remember,
eternity.
you remember that? You remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red? Remember that?
Remember when I was
think I
tickling
remember.
you? Remember?
I do not remember that.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
Honestly.
he
when-
doesn't. He doesn't remember that because he wasn't awake for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to remember when you're not conscious.
Yeah. Yeah. Classic Red.
Classic Red.
Somebody make ingots.
Yeah, I'm making some. I'm making.
I put. Oh, I put it in the. I
Okay.
put it in the chest.
Okay.
You're making a what?
I'm making some ultra spears.
Hey,
Right? Would you like a sword?
A sword?
A sword?
Sure.
do you
Yeah.
like
Do you-
my
do you-
sword,
do you remember
sword,
when-
sword,
when
my
I made
diamond
Red his sword?
Sword, my diamond sword, sword, you cannot afford. This Grintail's fast as fuck.
Yep.
He's running away.
I remember when that happened.
It just happened now.
Where were you on 9/11, Red?
Damn.
Probably, probably in my like living room, playing with
Your
some-
penis?
I was literally not even like 1 year old. I was like a couple of months, my guy.
And you were just dicking around when our nation was
With
struggling
toys?
with one of
With
its
toys? Yeah.
largest.
Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right.
Before the Fire
How
Nation
childish
attacked.
could you have been? Yeah, the Fire Nation attacked and
Quite infant-like, actually.
I s-
Dan, what's up? W.
How many does?
Red,
how
you
many-
remember? You remember Dan?
And the man?
Dan the fucking man.
Dan the freaking man.
Dan
thinking about Dan?
the
Whoops.
mother loving man. He loves men, but strictly in a platonic kind of way. That's a fucking massive sword. Holy shit, that thing's taller than you. What the fuck? Look at it. That thing's fucking.
Let's cross
Yes.
swords, John.
Let me make a sword.
Oh gosh.
We'll cross the
Hey,
steel
John,
beams. Mm-hmm.
now that there's actually people in the chat, can we end the bit?
You remember that, Red, when this bid started, like
I do
Like-
remember that.
32 minutes ago? You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that, Red?
Remember that,
remember.
Red?
You remember?
Red?
You
You're
remember
telling
that,
me it's
Red?
been half an hour
You
already?
remember? You remember that, Red?
Gosh.
No, it's
And now-
been 30. Wait, yeah, 30. Oh, 33 minutes now. You remember that, Red? You remember when that
You-
bit started
like,
like
you-
8
like,
minutes ago?
Did you like
maybe?
start like
maybe
a
more?
stopwatch or something?
No, OBS has a thing, and I remember when I started this bit. You remember that, Red? You remember that, Red? When I looked at the thing and I was like,
Here's
this
to
is a
another
funny bit.
33 minutes, guys, of just John
Mm-hmm.
basically doing this the entire night.
They
Remember
love
that, Red?
How's it going,
You know that
how's it going, Dan?
Red, you remember that meme of the meme? You remember that?
You gotta be more specific on what
You remember
you're
that?
talking
That
about.
was pretty funny, right?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Remember when
Yeah,
you
it's pretty
just
funny.
brought up necrophilia out of nowhere?
You
I
rem-
remember that.
That's not appropriate, Red. You shouldn't bring that up. That's
I'm sorry,
pretty.
buddy.
It's pretty fucked up, actually.
It is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're the one who brought it up.
And you just brought it up twice.
Yep.
You remember that, Red?
I only
You
said it
remember when you
once.
did that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
Look at this sword. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
I know.
how
You
fucking
got me
long
there.
is this sword? You remember this?
I mean, it is a
Yeah.
broadsword. What do you
Crossing
expect?
swords. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
ching 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 chong
Ching, ching, ching,
ching
chong.
Oh, okay.
ping pong ching chong. Yeah.
Fan
just-
of ping pong, my guy? Are you skilled?
I mean, you paddle my balls all the time with your ass cheeks.
I guess he likes ping pong. According to that response.
You remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
You remember when you asked me if I like ping pong, and I said, "Hey,
Yeah.
I love refrigerators."
No, I did not remember that actually.
What the fuck is this sword? Have you hit somebody with this sword, Red?
Yeah, but the only issue is I don't really play with sound nowadays.
Oh.
It's too distracting.
No, you
Where's
just have
Peter's?
fucking music playing. You remember that,
I
Red?
don't even have music playing in right now. That's the thing.
Red, you remember that one time I was like, you got fucking music playing, right? And then you were like, I don't even have music playing, my guy. You remember that?
Remember that, my
I
dude?
do remember that.
Yeah, Red remembers. He also
Red
remembers. He remembers why the U.S. is a failing country.
Yeah. It's because they tax.
It's because of
Tips
these
and shit.
lobbyists. And these.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. Honestly, that wholeheartedly probably is a huge fucking problem.
The lobbyists? Yeah, no.
That's honestly probably the biggest reason for corruption in this shitty ass fucking country.
And then also just the lack of
You remember when I told you about lobbyists, Red? You remember that?
well, I remember also remembering lobbyists before you told me that. But yeah,
You remember that? You remember
I
that,
do
Red?
remember that. Yeah.
Remember
See,
that, Ray?
Dan even said facts. Dan remembers.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the way you remember, Red.
Thank you. That being said, Dan, I'm so sorry, but this bit's gonna go on for the entire night. If you remember that.
I'm trying to keep this bit running as long as I can, Dan. Just keep going. You remember that. So if you could say that in the chat, just be like, hey, Red, remember that. And then, yeah.
Remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
I think I remember that, yeah.
He remembers that.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
definitely
Silence, too. God,
You
that was
remember
actually
that?
really nice.
Do you
Are you the
like
type of person that
sword,
needs
sword, my
constant,
diamond,
like-
sword?
Sound in the background, or...
Hmm.
Remember that, Red?
You gotta be more specific on
It
what
is
you mean
facts.
by that.
It's always facts. These fucking dipshits in fucking Congress act like they do shit. But in actuality, they're just dicking around for a paycheck. At the end of the fucking week, they don't care about America as long as they got their golden parachute. You remember that, Red?
Golden parachute.
You remember that, Red? You know what golden parachute is, right? You know what that is, Red? You remember that, Red?
Is it a parachute made of gold?
Well, it's in a metaphorical sense of that these people can just basically abandon their jobs and jump ship with, like, you know, jump from their penthouse, I guess you could say. Abandon their job and everything and have a golden parachute. So, like, a big old bank account, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, just run away with it. And that's like their fallback plan. Like, they're, yeah.
Yeah. No. Honestly, the ideas of millionaires and billionaires kind of fuck. Like, they genuinely make me mad.
We should bring back the guillotine.
I don't know about that, but definitely I feel like there should be a cap of wealth.
I don't think
that's
there should
a
be a cap of
good name.
wealth. I think certain people deserve their wealth, but bribery and such, there's no reason for that.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
need to have your country's best interests
Oh,
at
no.
heart, not your wallet.
Well, I mean, have fun finding decent people that actually believe that.
Listen, every country's government usually fails over the course of 200 years. It goes through a revolution. And ours has been due for quite a while.
I mean, we almost had one a couple of years ago on January the 6th.
I think given this last election, whoever wins, it's gonna be an uproar.
Yeah. Remember when George Washington said that there shouldn't be two parties because it would divide the nation? I was there. I remember that.
You know, there's this really funny bit that Daniel Tosh has about George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. You know, the the Brady Bunch, you know.
Yeah.
He said, fuck the founding fathers. They were a bunch of slave owners with a handful of good ideas. And
Do you just think about that from time to time and just laugh to yourself?
it makes me
like right
giggle.
now?
That doesn't make you giggle a little bit?
I mean, it's funny.
I mean,
I just. Yeah, no. Different times. Better times, perhaps, even.
you chose the wrong month to say that. Shortest month
No,
of the
see,
year for a reason.
I forgot what month it was. See,
Great
terrible
content.
memory. Great. It's also very damning. This shit got out onto like fucking Twitter or some shit, or my bad, X.
I don't know, cancel culture lately has been having the almost reverse effect. I mean, if you look at, like Shane Gillis was canceled a while ago from SNL. He got, fired, I guess. But I don't really know what it was, because I don't think he was ever officially really hired.
Right.
But, you know, I think there's so many conservatives that will take your side and send you money just for being canceled. It's pretty weird, like damn.
Like nowadays, it's like almost like a badge
It's
of honor.
kind of like
oh,
an
you've been
award.
canceled.
Yeah, it's like you wear shit like a medal. Like, hey, back in fucking 2024, I got canceled because I thought it was Monkey Month or some shit.
Okay.
Right?
Sure, buddy.
And then a whole bunch of guys would be like, oh, he's Republican. And then throw money right at you. They'd start a GoFundMe. Find out your Venmo. Show up at your door with baked goods. You remember when that was a thing? When people used to greet their neighbors with baked goods?
I also remember when it was okay to quarter during the, what the fuck was it called?
You remember when Mark Wahlberg assaulted that Asian man? You remember that?
Huh?
You remember
I
that?
think I do vaguely remember that.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I hit this thing.
You should get them Sanda too. Yeah, I'll do that.
I killed it. I killed the Dinosaur Lux. I
How
wanted
could
to
you?
catch it. I
How
wanted
could
to
you?
catch it.
Shameful. Truly.
Shameful.
I hit it too hard with my sword.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you. He said, it's 7:05 a.m. for me, but you really do make great content. Love watching you. Hell yeah. It's like 6:07 here.
Yeah. Oh, so my boy's on the
Be
East
safe.
Coast.
Good night.
Nice.
Have a good night, man. Be safe.
Yeah,
Good
take care.
Don't get canceled.
Yeah. Oh, that is a lucky Nightwing. That's level 50 that I just accidentally aggroed. I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
I killed a level 46 doctor with a shotgun.
Dude,
see?
you weren't there, Red, but there was a two Robin Quill Terras lucky right next to each other.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that,
Caught
Red?
both.
I don't
Yeah,
remember because I wasn't there.
I feel like he remembers that.
Yeah, I totally feel he remembers that.
He definitely remembers that. Red remembers.
I remember being cold and alone, and just
I don't remember that.
yeah, because that was when I was alone and cold.
Mm.
No one was there to remember, but me, myself, and
But-
of course I.
But you remembered it. You remembered it, guys. Get your fucking ass in these balls, bitch.
I like how today I'm gonna remember, and then tomorrow I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, remembering is a
Yep.
step-by-step process. You just
Process.
once you remember for life.
That is the biggest fucking lie I've heard in a while. Did you try?
No, the biggest lie is that Epstein didn't.
How can you say this on YouTube without saying this on YouTube?
Yeah. That's what
I
I'm
just
saying.
did.
Everyone knows the bit by now that
Yeah, but Red remembers that. Red was actually
Red.
there.
I was literally
Red
about to
was
say,
literally
I was,
in the
I was
cell.
actually there.
Yeah, he was in the cell. Red's actually the reason why the security tapes were erased.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I didn't want my face to be seen in public, so I
Yeah.
kindly asked
He was
him
like,
to
"Hey."
get rid of it.
Now watch
Hey, I
this.
don't give you permission to show my face. And they're like, oh, we gotta honor that.
Mm-hmm. It's wild. Did you know that if you have home invaders, right, and you have a camera in your house, right, to record said incidents if they ever happen to you,
Yeah.
right,
Mhm,
and you
yeah.
recorded that, and whether you gave it to police, but if you went over, if you gave it to police, that's fine, that would help the investigation. But if you posted that online, or actually if you took it to court, you can actually face charges for exposing their face.
Wow.
You can actually face charges, and you can get sued.
That's cool.
That's not cool. That's fucking dumb. This is the fucking country we live in. That some idiot came up with that, and that shit made sense to them.
Yeah. No. I know. It's really... what do you guys say?
Uncharted.
Yeah.
This fucker just went na boo boo on my ass.
Nah, boo boo.
Yo, kick this motherfucker's ass. He's dancing like a little fucking fruity ballerina. It's not June yet, motherfucker. A 1.54% chance.
Catch this boss, but say that what?
Red, you remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
You remember that?
No, I kind of vaguely remember that, yeah.
You remember that?
I can't
Well, you
believe
gotta
it.
be a little bit more specific on what you mean by remember that. but yeah,
Remember
I do.
that? Duh.
Remember that? Duh.
You remember that?
Definitely
This guy,
remember.
he definitely does, though. I remember Red, before stream, he was like, hey, I remember that. Don't do that again. Because I remember the first time that happened, and I was
Yeah.
very displeased by that.
I remember when Germany invaded Poland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Practicing their Blitzkrieg.
Good times, right?
Oh, best times.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that the German people were big fans of lightning? would you say that they were electric type Pokemons? Because they loved their SS symbol. They loved the Blitzkrieg, which means lightning strike.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely give them either dark electric or dark fire type, because they also really liked to use
Oh no. Toko.
Heroic Toko Tokos? Oh, that's fucked. They will blow the fuck up.
Yeah, they will.
Somebody get there.
I am here.
Okay. Grab 10 stone, 1 cement, and put a fucking gate there. That way, you guys will be safe from their Islamic activities.
Alright, dang it.
That's nice.
Red, you remember when I remember that? Oh, they're already
Where are
here.
they? Oh, they're at the other side.
They
Oh,
are
it
on the other
matters.
side. Oh, they're running away.
No, they're not.
This one's running away. Why is this one running away?
He's trying to get the high ground.
Oh no. Okay, good. Oh jeez. Oh my god.
What level are those Toko Tokos? By the way?
39.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Even if I did show up, I wouldn't believe it.
Of course, Toko
You need to
Toko has
believe
some
in
power.
yourself, Red.
I'm level 30, my dude. I know for a fact I ain't gonna do shit to level 39 Toko Tokos.
You can believe in yourself.
You can believe all you want, buddy.
You should
Doesn't change.
hold yourself to a higher standard. Good God.
I tried to. And then it turned out to be too rough or too hard on myself.
Hard on yourself, you say.
Hard.
Hard, you say. No, they're dead. The fucking Yormantide's dead. No, wake up.
No.
Wake up. I can do mouth to mouth. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, he's dead. He's got a big
Poor
boo-boo. Oh shit, he woke up.
That's mine.
Oh.
No, the one that was incapacitated actually woke up. You see, it says major injury now.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
That is
Oh,
weird.
that's what you're talking about.
Now there's a waterfall sound. That's like really.
Oh, I hear it now.
Yeah, you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
That's no good.
That is not good. Oh yeah, I need to get my.
Should I fix it? Oh shit! These are on fire.
Oh no.
What do we do for that?
What's on fire?
Did these are do we just let them burn or? No.
No. A couple of wait, can you? Okay, there we go. Put water.
Oh, okay. Oh, your guys got it. I to think I just broke some shit to try to like fix it. I was
A
gonna
couple
like
of repair tools can fix this.
I was breaking it and then going over and do we have no water type? Oh no, dude, the Yormantide is fucking stuck on the fucking roof. And he's working
man.
apparently.
He's trying his best, dude.
He's really not. If he was trying his best, the job would be done. There is no excuse. Am I wrong? Here, Bri, can you grab these
feel like it's
ingots
a little
for
too
me?
harsh.
It's not let me. Oh, did it let me grab it that time? Or did you?
No, I
You
got
grabbed it,
I got
okay.
Yeah, there you go. Put it in the
Thank you. Here, have some mammoth steaks.
Oh hell yeah.
All that shit.
Make some man meat.
Yeah, the mam steaks. Mmm. Tasty.
Nutritious and delicious. Red, do you remember? You remember that time where I was like, hey, that was like, remember that?
Remember that time,
You
Red?
remember that time, Red?
I think you gotta be more specific about that time because it's kind of a blur right now.
Is it? It do be a little hard to remember. Remembering, but if you remember when I said remember, you'll start to guess what? Remember, yeah. See, Bry's getting it. Bry's getting it.
Your ball.
How could you say that?
That's messed up, Red.
That hurts my feelings, Red.
Yeah, Red. That hurts.
Classic red.
Should be a little nicer.
Yeah.
I probably should. Shouldn't
Nah. Maybe. Nah.
I?
Would you say it's funny or not funny?
Hi, funny.
I remember that. You remember that, Red?
I remember that.
Remember that, Red?
You remember? Red remembers.
I
You remember?
Remember the...
I remember.
You remember? You
Red.
remember?
I remember.
Red. Remember that one time where I was gonna edit that video and then I started live streaming instead and then I never edited the video.
I do remember, yeah. I remember you also said that you were gonna give. I mean, I'm sure you already have though.
What?
Give Diego's SD card back.
I only gave it back to him today, but I remembered. Remember
Yeah,
when
you
I made that false promise and then never but he never reminded me because I don't remember anything. You remember?
I do remember.
Remember.
It. I also remember that we did like a good video.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that.
Remember that.
You remember that? You remember doing that one video that Diego has half the footage for that we'll never see the light of day because the cameras kept shutting off?
I remember that.
You remember?
Remember
I
that?
do remember that.
You remember that?
Remember when Diego planned to make like a whole like compilation of the best moments
For A and D.
for
And then-
Andy and then also for Vernon too. I
And-
was more so referring to the Last of Us playthrough. You know,
Oh, he made a
I
promise to do
remember
that.
I thought he did.
He might have, but I don't remember.
I remember.
He remembers. Red remembers,
remembers.
guys.
Red remembers.
Red remembers because. Remember?
Remember?
Remember that, Red?
I remember because I think it's funny.
Yeah. I remember that.
Let's see, there we go. There's a large verdant, dark, and common egg. Those are mine. And whoever is a large common egg is ready.
Okay, that's mine. No,
yeah.
That's
not
mine, yeah.
That's John's.
Okay.
Mine's a large scorching egg.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
still's got
yeah.
like 20 minutes left.
Yeah. See, but I remember that. Bri was like, hey. Remember that?
Mine.
Remember
Yeah, I
that?
remember that.
Bri remembers that. You remember that, Red?
I remember that.
Bri, remember that one time that I told Red to remember that? And he was like,
Yeah.
he's like, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
But
Yeah,
then,
more
Yeah.
specific.
yeah, exactly. That's what he said. Classic Red.
Classic Red, bro.
Classic. This was
Red's being
a
more
certified.
classic than ever.
Exactly.
This is a certified hood classic.
It was. It was. You remember that, Red?
I remember that.
Remembers it.
I remember when Red remembered remembering that.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, hey, remember that? And then Red was trying to remember remembering that time he remembered remembering.
I
Pretty.
feel like I'm having a stroke right now. The fuck?
Remember when Brad remembered that, remembering that?
I certainly do remember that.
I remember that, actually. Yeah.
We all did.
Yeah. We have fun here.
Well, I think I'm gonna go.
You're gonna
I'm
what?
gonna go. I'm gonna
What?
go.
I remember when you were like, hey. Remember that, Red?
Remember that?
Me saying hey? I think I do remember me saying hey at one point. Yep.
Remember when you said
remember.
hey?
Yeah, you remember that, Red?
I remember that.
You remember.
You remember Red?
Remember. Remember?
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, classic.
Classic Red.
Classic Red Folk show.
I've got
Would you say that from 1 to 10, you remember?
Is there a negative option?
From
Negative
1
option.
from true to false, do you remember? From
False.
9 out of 10, do you remember?
Technically 9 at that point, yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
He's rating a 9 on the remembrance scale.
Well, you said 9 out of 10.
Yeah, a 9. He's rating a 9.
You didn't even
On
give
a
me
remembrance.
chance to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I didn't. Shh. Shh. It's okay.
That's basically like saying on a scale of
Now's
1
not
to
the time
2,
for anger.
how
Now's
many
not-
fingers do you got up your ass? And I was
5.
like 9. Oh. I couldn't fit my second thumb in there, unfortunately. Have you ever watched the movie Inglourious Bastards?
Katrin, what? You literally asked to join Risk, and we were like, hey, you could actually join for Risk, but
Mm-hmm.
but then you left before you get the code.
Yeah. Did they even join the Discord?
That's a good question.
Oh, I
don't
found
know.
a
They did.
fortune mine shaft.
They did?
And I said I don't think they did.
Oh. What'd you say, Brian?
Discord's in the description. That's what Bryce said.
Oh.
Can I get the code, please? Again, if you join the Discord, we
If
have
you
a
if you
whole
get
lot
the,
of codes.
Oh, no, I'm
Discord,
not
you'll-
It's a level 49 blaze month under the scorching mine shaft.
Ah, I see.
Damn. That'll be a good. Oh, hopefully it has good
The
stats.
Discord in the description.
Discord's a in app application for the computer.
In-app purchases.
There are in-app purchases. That is true.
Yeah. But to use it, it is free.
It is free.
Yeah,
Just make an
it is.
account.
You just need a stable Wi-Fi connection.
You can pretty much use your Google account to get to your.
So, what do you think, John? Should we just give them the code? Probably not. Right? I feel like there's gotta be that like level of trust.
Yeah.
Because this is a bit of a private server.
This one is a bit of a private server. The Risk of Rain one, you can join for that one.
Yeah, but
Faz, you could join for that one, but I think this one probably not. Just because we're almost done with it anyways.
not to mention also Minecraft too, whenever we go back to it again. Unless we, you know, open up a new one.
Yeah, but even then, the Minecraft one is it's almost impossible for other people to join it because of
Oh yeah, the mods.
the mods. So, I mean, I could make it vanilla, and then we could have people join and stuff like that.
It's true. It's true. At the point, but at that point, right? Like, where is I mean, I guess if people really wanted to, right, they could join. But it's not as like enticing or as fun as, let's say, a modded server. You know?
Yeah. So we just need the verification that you with a Discord account. We can show the. I can help you. Well, the thing is, you would join like, new, so
yeah.
If
like
anything,
level 1.
Yeah, you'd be level 1. Sadly, it doesn't transfer over. Like Pokemon. Does Pokemon do that?
Probably not. I think you were thinking more along the lines of like Terraria. If you have like a, let's say like an account, you can go between servers after like you beat a game with all your broken items and shit, and just completely speedrun through a game. Level 71? Now that's impossible, I think. Yeah. Pretty sure level 50 is a cap.
Yeah, level 50 is a cap, and
again,
it doesn't
level 1.
You would be level 1 once you start.
It's true.
That's the only thing that sucks. They don't have a server migration.
Yeah, for real.
Well, I feel like that's like probably for the best.
They're adding that in the doing another update.
Oh really?
After they fix this bugs.
Well, there are. I mean, it's still beta. It's not exactly a full released game yet. Also, did you find the Elizabeth boss?
I did.
Is there like a cave underneath?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not just hanging around.
I figured you are a subscriber.
Yeah.
But we don't even let most of our subscribers join us. Unless they have a Discord. Just because the Discord, it's easier to
manage people
and be sure you are who you really say you are. And...
Like we trust you to like not mess with our stuff, but like we can't be sure, you know.
Were you looking for the Elizabeth? Red?
I was. I
You wanted one? Or...
No, no, I just want to like beat it so that it's like off my map, you know, or at least get the little check mark. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck. You weren't supposed to kill them, Lunaris. Fuck. Yeah, I believe that you won't touch our stuff. It's just that we need the reassurance, more like insurance, to join the Discord. And if you do join the Discord, I will be happily, you know, sending the code your way, but... yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing against you. It's just
Yeah.
easier that way. I ended up killing the boss, Red, so you'll probably have to wait an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. But could you at least like tell me how to get to it?
It's like right here by Mineshaft. It's like,
Because I remember like the whole place is like on like a mountain thing, like up a hill. Oh, your skies are red. Why?
I don't.
Buy or sell? What could I buy from this guy? Oh, this guy has implode. That's fun. Acid rain. That's cool. Lock on laser. Kind of mid.
What are you talking about?
There's a traveling merchant.
Does he have air cannon?
Air cannon?
It's right over there at the base of the hill, by the way. You're downloading it on your phone? Bet. All right. Yeah. Once you get it all hooked up, yeah.
No, he does not have air cannon.
Fuck.
He does have mind control stuff though. Which is weird.
Yeah. You don't really need that.
What can I sell? I can sell the course ammo, leather. That's 23 wood and stone. These sapphires and the precious bloom. Catcher's hair, I'll probably sell that too. And I think good after that, right? Hydrojet. Did you want a hydrojet?
A hydrojet? What do you mean?
Hydrojet.
A move?
It's move.
I'm good.
It's 30. All right. You sell the fruit then.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It's not very. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine. And then we still need a high quality pal oil, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Download finished.
And I'll keep that.
Right on. That wants to download Sun, just click that link it's in the description. It says like Discord on it. Just join that Discord.
Oh great, my character won't even move now.
Dude, I just one tap of brown cherry. Level 20. What the Bro! This freaking shotgun's fire! Yeah. Against the level 20, yes.
We forgot to mention, we made Bry a legendary shotgun.
Oh!
Dude, finally something good in these cages. A Dinosaur Lux.
Hey, nice.
Hey.
Also, I leveled up. I'm 45 now.
Let's go.
Nice. I feel like they have to like redo the what is it? The skill tree almost thing. You know, like your points that you can input.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least have a way to like undo some of it. I feel like.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, to like a reset.
Download's finished. Yeah. Just hit the description of
I already
this
told them.
video. Oh, okay. All right.
Wait, what? Oh. Hey, look at this.
Mm.
Whee! Oh wait, it's this one. Oopsies.
Am I even hear you?
What?
Are you talking to me?
I don't know who I'm talking to. Somebody was near me. I think. Maybe nobody was.
Okay.
I thought somebody was near me. Oh no, there's just Gale Claws just chilling by me. Okay.
Ah, okay.
I thought somebody was flying next to me.
Gotcha.
Ah. You are truly alone.
Oh gee, it's not very nice.
These guys also drop honey.
Okay, let's see what I can make. I think I can make oh. So you're gonna go in the description, and under this video, in the actual description is gonna be my links, and the Discord one is right on the top. It's gonna be I'll post it right here for you. You want to click that link right there, and that link will send you to the server, and then from that point you'll be in the server and stuff like that, and we'll get you a role, and I'll send you the code.
Mm-hmm. Can they not check lobby codes as soon as they come in?
Yeah.
I have it set so nobody can view it
Oh, okay.
unless they're a manager,
Ah.
just on the off chance, because you know.
That makes sense. You know, that's actually pretty smart.
What?
Can you let me know when they join?
Yeah, that will.
Thank you. What? When did I?
When did you what?
Okay, well, I'm not saying no to that. I think there's a little bit of a buggy wuggy.
A buggy wuggy.
A little bit of a... I definitely didn't unlock this item. I mean, I just
remember
unlocked the
unlocking
epic item, but for some reason, next to that item is a legendary version of it. So if you guys can get 50 leather together, I can make you guys some legendary feed bags.
I got 6.
Yes.
I've got none on me right now.
Classic.
I'll definitely hold on to them once
I think you sold everything anyways. I mean, normally I sell it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I
It's-
even had.
It's
that
not even
much,
really
like,
worth holding
leather
on
it.
to. But
Yeah. It's just like now, you know, now that we have a legendary. And, you know, might as well, Is this it?
I joined. I don't see the welcome in yet.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
Yeah.
Oh, there is fiber in this chest already. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's a meant to happen kind of thing. Did I unlock it?
Maybe. I genuinely don't know.
Average feed bag, large feed bag, huge feed bag. Oh, okay. No, I did just unlock this one. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, no fucking way.
I see.
Are you sure you're in the right server, Katrin? Because I do not see your
Yeah.
your tingy popping up.
I mean, I just clicked the link and it does send it to our server. So.
Do they have to
know
hit
what could-
join, maybe?
Well, yeah, of course they have to hit join, but I don't know if they have or
course.
haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does pop up with accept invite right away.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look at that. Now I have all 5 food slots. Pretty gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty wacky.
Pretty wacky.
Wacky tobacky.
Some reason, I can't hold any of my items, but I'm holding like hell spheres right now, and I can left click with it.
I'll just maybe leave and go back in.
Yeah, it keeps happening to me for some reason.
Okey-dokey. Let me just quickly then do this this dungeon.
Okay, I gotta do... What? Where did you go, my friend?
Hmm.
Okay. There he goes. He's eating. He's eating.
Oh, you actually have a combat?
Who?
You?
What are you talking about?
Oh, then I guess it was my combat. Never mind. I just saw like a little prompt on my left that says combat just ate some berries. I was like, oh.
And the had to have been yours.
Yeah.
It weren't me. It weren't me.
Yeah.
No! Who did that? Which one of you
what?
fucks did that? These fucking asshole. Fucking pals. These pals literally just at our base. There's a night wing I was trying to catch, right?
Yeah.
And they literally the Nightwing was at like no health, right? Because I shot
Yeah.
it, and I threw a pal sphere right at it, and right before it hits, thing fucking dies.
Right.
Just immediately fucking.
Oh, not more Nightgale. Or the fucking Eagles.
The Eagles. You like the Eagles?
I'm not a
Life in the
fan of
fast
Philadelphia.
lane.
What are you a fan of?
No, the band.
Oh,
band,
the
the
band,
Eagles?
yeah, the band is completely different.
I was gonna say, what did the Eagles ever do to you? Acting all goofy. Alright, let's make some pal metal ingots. Which are apparently a thing. Who'd have thunk it?
Mhm.
Making a game more freaking iron right now.
No, this
Remember when
Griswold
I-
is dying.
Remember when I told Red that I gained more iron? Or just now?
Mhm.
Remember
Classic.
that, Red?
Yeah, I do.
You remember that,
when
Red?
You told me that you gained more iron. I do remember that.
You remember that, Red?
I do
Almost
remember
forgot about that bit, but luckily Brian remembered that.
Yeah.
Remember when John just remembered that I remembered?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember.
I
that.
remember
Just
remembering that Brian remembered me remembering that. Do you remember that, Brian?
Yes, I remembered.
Fred, do you remember when Bri remembered me remembering that he remembered to remind me to remember reminding you to remember?
I do remember.
Good times.
Good
Good
times.
times.
Mm-hmm. It's a classic.
Come on, that
Classic.
beat this guy's fucking ass.
Beat that guy's cock. Beat his cock. Beat his pee-pee. I like how this dude just gave up.
Yeah. I was
Ugh.
about to say, do you remember when tried to join the Discord? I remember.
Do you remember what, John? Red.
Oh, I did not just say that.
You remember that, Red?
Yeah,
I
Red.
remember that. I remember
Red
that.
remembers that, right?
Come on, Tom.
Look,
Your
I'm making
motherfucking
2 legendary spheres.
job. Oh wow, is it like a master ball? It's like 100% catch
This is
rate, no
nothing. This is nothing like Pokemon guy. It's worse. Because I don't know.
It's worse because I have to make the ball.
It's.
It's not handed to me.
I would actually rather craft the ball. I actually prefer this over trying to find and buy fucking Pokeballs.
I mean, you can still find balls out in the wild.
I mean, you can still buy fucking Palspheres if you fucking really wanted to. It's not integral to the fucking gameplay.
The catching is.
Catching is. I don't know the catch rate for these. Oh wait, capture power 32 for Ultra Spheres. Are you shitting me? Are you actually shitting me? No. No. Are you serious? So, a regular Palsphere, the capture power is 7.
Yeah.
Okay? Next up, we have the Megasphere. The capture power is 14. Double. Alright?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
We get to the Gigasphere, and the capture power is 20. So not quite triple. A little bit less than
Yeah.
triple of what the Palsphere
Yeah.
regular one
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
Right, then we get to the Hypersphere, right? It is
Yeah.
capture power of 26. Okay?
Mm.
Then we get to the Ultrasphere. 32. Alright?
Mm.
Now-
Legendary Sphere is 36.
37.
Oh, 37, my bad.
It's only 5 more. It's only 5 more.
Maybe ignorance is bliss.
Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who's to say?
I'm not quite sure. Needless to say, with this knowledge that you own, things make a lot more sense now.
What a fool I was to believe that. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be like a Master Ball,
Mm-hmm.
but that is so much worse than a Master Ball that it's not even funny.
And
But
how
that's
much, what do you even need to make, let's say, a legendary sphere?
Pal Metal ingots. cement, carbon
Uh-huh.
fiber, and paldium
Oh, wow.
fragments.
Wow. Yeah. No.
It's not cheap. It's not. It's not.
It's not.
It's not
Is it
cheap.
worth it though?
Dude, I don't. I haven't even tested them.
I mean, it's worth it if you're trying to catch a legendary freaking creature, but nah.
I mean, that's, yeah, it's kind of true. Like if you're getting like the Mammarist, right?
Yep.
Okay, right? But like 37, not even like 40. Like it's literally called legendary. Like I better be able to throw that shit, and I
It should better have like auto fucking name, you know?
Yep.
it really should. It should at least be unblockable. Because the fact that they can fucking block and they don't even do
Fucking parry
anything.
that shit.
It's not like you can visibly tell they're shielding up.
Mm.
I mean, sometimes if they're doing a charge attack, alright, that makes sense. But you'll straight up be able to throw it at their back. Nope. They could be stunned. Stunned from a fucking lightning attack. Nope. They can block that shit. Still. No. No thanks. No Garcias. As the Mexicanese would say it.
Mm.
At least it doesn't take too long to craft them.
It's fair.
Bri, would you like a legendary sphere?
Yes.
You can have two.
Two. Alright, oh yeah.
Oops. Oh. There it goes. You have two right there.
Hey.
Ooh. Red, would you
Ooh.
like some legendary spheres?
I would not actually. I know I'd waste them. Keep them to yourselves.
I feel like I'm gonna end up wasting them.
Oh, I mean, better in your hands than in mine. That's for sure.
You remember that time, right, where I was excited for legendary spheres? You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, that was like
You're-
right before you learned the
You
catch
remember
rate
that?
was like
And
37.
then I made it, and then I was like, man,
Yeah.
awful. Not awful, but like, damn.
It's like not even worth it.
You can see how good these fucking.
How funny could it be if you went up to like, let's say like a chick.
26%. And I've barely injured this war sect.
Hmm.
It also blocked, by the way.
Oh, that's fun.
Wow.
%58%, and it's only halfway.
Wow.
63 when it was frozen.
Never stakes take fucking forever.
It seems like at whatever.
I got the rainbow.
72%.
Oh.
72%? On my last one, I caught it, by the way. I had spent 5 to catch that motherfucker. Is it a win? No. No, it is not a win. I'm gonna catch you though, you motherfucker. I'm gonna sell you.
Good stuff.
I think the key is to just play this game is to catch pals that you don't have. And you get more XP. And once you've caught 10 of them, move on to the next.
Pow. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You remember that, Red?
Yeah, you remember that, Red?
You remember that, Red?
What do I remember?
You remember? Were you going to bed? Wait, were you leaving?
I was planning on it, but then I remember I want to make sure that my brother wakes up for school.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. I don't want to recreate what happened yesterday.
A bushy.
A
A
boosh.
booshy? De booshy? Why are you cooking over here, Red? I made
Listen.
an electric cooking thing. It cooks way faster.
I didn't know that. I knew that you made the cooking thing. I just didn't know that it made it way faster.
Way faster. Like cancel that, and then pick that up, and then hit cancel.
I took your.
Take my steak.
Yeah, I took your steak.
And
It's
then,
right here.
and then
That's
hold
fine.
C on the thingy, and then
I love how awful this is. There you go.
the incubators don't make it any easier. And then cook it.
Right here.
Yeah, right here.
Remember when we had to teach Red how to cook from this big ass.
Wow, that is like instant, bro.
You still have to wait for a fire type pal, but yeah, no, it's way fucking quicker.
Nah, I got you. Do your job.
Help me. Dude, Gale Claw. Thank you.
You actually cook the food. You don't eat it
I
raw,
actually cooked.
like a man.
I cooked it.
You cooked it. Let him cook.
Them cook.
Hold up. Let him cook.
Let them.
Let him cook. What? Cook cock with his mouth.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, so just use that one from now on. The only hard part. This is why we keep Yormintide in as one of our pals, because they're pretty beneficial with cooking food. Because they have kindling level 4.
Yeah.
So like the max.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can put a bushy. He's level 2. Ragnarhawk is level 3.
Uh-huh.
So-
I think my Vanworm.
Oh, Vanworm is level 2, I believe.
No, he's also level 2.
Yeah, he's also level 2.
See, I did not remember that.
You remember that, Red?
Hey,
Remember
I
that,
don't
Red?
remember.
You remember that, Red?
I
Remember
did
that,
not
Red?
Remember that.
Remember that, Red?
Remember that?
Remember that, Red?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that, Red?
Remember that, Red?
Remember that?
Red, remember?
Do you remember, Red?
You remember? You remember that, Red?
Remember?
Remember that?
Remember?
Remember? You remember, Red?
Remember?
Remember. Do you remember? You remember,
Yeah, I
Red?
remember that.
You remember that? Yeah, you remember.
Remember that?
You remember.
definitely did.
You remember.
Definitely remembered.
You remember?
Mhm.
Yeah, you
I do
remember.
remember.
This is gonna be your new favorite bit from now on, going forward, Red.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. I can't wait to like just constantly get onto stream and just for a whole hour or two, just.
You remember that? You remember that,
Remember that?
Red?
You remember it?
You remember that, Red?
You remember?
You remember? You remember? You remember that, Red?
I do remember.
You remember?
Oh, a wild jack just appeared.
He's gonna be like, explain that.
He's gonna be like, hey, I don't remember that. And then we're gonna have to be like, hey, you said you remembered.
Yeah, I think that Kareen Gavin might have joined.
I don't think he did.
Perhaps.
I don't see him in here.
Someone just joined.
A wild Jack appeared.
I don't know if that's the same person, but they're here. I do not know if that's them. There you go. No, it was them. Look at that.
Hell yeah! There you go. There we go.
See, was that so hard?
Why you say it like that?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I just DM'd you the code, Jack, or Katrin, whatever you want to go by.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's give you a roll. There we are. There we go.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go wake up my brother, and I'm gonna pass out.
alright.
So
How could you do such a thing?
You guys have a lovely, lovely morning.
Hey, you leave me alone, bitch.
You
Yeah,
guys have a good night or morning. And,
you have a good night as
I'll see
well.
y'all tomorrow.
I will see you tomorrow for our
Oh, yeah.
date.
Enjoy working, buddy.
I'm gonna hate it actually.
Yeah, I know you will. That's why I mentioned it, because I remembered that you worked today.
Remember
He
that?
remembered.
That?
He remembered that. See, and people say that
See?
chivalry is dead, but Red remembered.
He definitely remembered.
Yeah, where was everybody else when they were forgetting?
Yep.
Red was out here remembering.
Yep.
Do you remember?
You
Red remembered, and he remembered. Classic Red remembering.
Red.
Oh, you play on Xbox? That is the problem. Yeah, there's two
Yeah.
versions for this game right now.
Yeah, they don't have crossplay yet.
Yeah, because I think Xbox is behind, I believe, for updates. I know Microsoft was complaining too, which is why they're trying to find more developers for Palworld. Because Xbox is so far behind than... Yeah, we play on Steam. I know it's the more expensive version, that's for sure. To think we could have gotten the Xbox Game Pass, but I don't know. I think I like this version more. Die, you bitch. Yeah, eat shit. Oh. Oh shit. Bri has joined the fray. I just need a Lunaris with good stats. Oh. Yeah, I'm missing like a motherfucker. There we go. 27%. I can give you my code. So I don't think the codes work for... Because there's no crossplay, right? Because I don't have the Xbox Game Pass. Because it's $10, right? Right? The Game
I think
Pass?
so.
I'm not too sure. Are you gonna have the Xbox Game Pass Xbox installed? Yeah, I do. Oh, I forgot this one's only level 13. It's kind of cheap. I know it's kind of cheap, but only because it's like a subscription-based service. Xbox was still charging me for my fucking my Game Pass for an Xbox that somebody sold. It was not me that sold it. Somebody sold my Xbox and it was still charging me for the Game Pass. It's like just kind of bullshit.
You kind of canceled it.
I didn't even know it was charging me because with
okay.
subscriptions, a lot of people forget, and I definitely do. So, because they also said that they you know got rid of it. They did not. €3. Oh, a red chest. Oh.
Okay, over there.
A schematic for a feather hairband. I feel like we gotta do the other one more. The
41?
Yeah, the 40 and the 38 one.
Yeah.
Because
I like those better.
these ones are kind of boring. All right, nothing that way.
You didn't even have to like do that. I was about to say.
No, he got my deer got stuck for some reason. Yeah.
Little purple chest.
What's inside?
Red and money. Ooh, coal.
Bread
We need
and
coal
money.
Shit, right?
Yeah, we do. We always need coal. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Okay, we're good.
Come on. Money, 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 money. There we go. It's funny, you can like sprint and like charge into them and then you can just catch them.
Yep.
And then... Okay, so we need to do the waterway, which is probably where the boss is.
To the waterway.
That daydream seemed happy. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha. Look at that. Yep.
Classic.
It's always here. What
Knew
we
it.
get?
What'll it be? Oh, a daydream.
Daydream, yeah.
Did you want it?
Sure, I'll take it.
Shoot it in the face. Oh.
Oh, well, that took a lot of
Oh.
damage.
The
Wait, let me get out my freaking sword.
game is free for us. Yeah, we had to pay. We had to pay 20. I mean, I paid 27. But the game is, well, it was on sale at the time. Bri got his as a gift.
Yep, technically I got it for free.
Got it for free. Lucky bastard.
Tom.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, what do I get?
High grade.
Oh, heat resistant undershirt. Is it a
I
good
got a high grade technical. If you want that.
one? Ooh. I will not say no. I will not say no. Level 1 undershirt. Damn.
Damn.
So I technically I can unlock the assault rifle, but that's kind of pointless because we have the schematic for it, and then we just buy the shit. But I can get to a Mammoth Assist saddle. I can do a Relax Source missile launcher and a Wumpo saddle, and then a traffic control set. But next level, I get Pal Metal armor. Hiya!
Yeah.
You like my sword, my diamond sword. You cannot afford my diamond sword. Even if you could, I have a patent. No one else can build a sword exactly in this manner. Welcome to my manner. Love that song. Okay, so you should play Minecraft. I think is there crossplay though for people on Xbox for Minecraft?
I think so. I heard there is, but
Well, because there's Bedrock and there's Java, which are two separate things. Why were you sitting backwards on your dude for a second? What the fuck? No, we do play Minecraft. Me and well, Red was just talking about it. We do have a Minecraft server, but that one requires a PC. So I don't know if I did vanilla Minecraft, if you'd be able to join it because it's PC. I don't know. Honestly, you can thank Microsoft for that big fuck up.
yep.
Classic Microsoft. Come here. Yeah.
Chicken.
Yeah, come here, chicken. Stupid chicken. Some Reshiroar meat.
Bones.
Bow.
Bow.
Bow. Oh,
Bow.
come here. Oh, you can't really hit them with the sword on your pal.
Give me that leather bird. Yeah, that is stupid. You can't do the same thing with iron, like mining ore or shit like that. Yeah.
There's a game of 70 quid, and it's trash. Minecraft? What are you talking about? No way Minecraft is 70 quid. If it is, that's fucking dumb.
360 wide wave face.
Gagao.
Pow.
Stumble Guys? Is that like Fall Guys?
Yes, it's a little Fall Guys little game.
Oh god. Who comes up with this stuff?
I saw the freaking a Monopoly collaboration on that game. It was funny.
Monopoly? That's wild. Well, at least now that you're in the server, you can join if we ever do anything. There's supposed to be a console version for Phasmophobia. When that comes out.
Yep,
Nope.
now it has crossplay.
It's supposed to be crossplay, but God. I'll probably cut the stream here.
Gotcha.
But thank you, Katrin. Sorry you couldn't join because this game isn't up to date on certain versions, so there's no crossplay. But
On top of that.
we stream daily, so anybody watching, like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. That's it, right? I think so. So keep your pussies tight and finish it off, Bri.
And your political views right.
Hell yeah. Have a good night, Katrin.